Okay, here we go. Welcome to the 802 Scoop, live from Main Street Barrie in the Inside Scoop studio. Tonight we have some special guests in the studio with me, the Granite City Blast Baseball. And these kids have been working really hard, to say the least, to fundraise, earn money any way they can to go on a very special trip, and they're going to tell us all about that and introduce themselves. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
My name is Zachary Bradley, and I play third, pitcher, and catcher.
Nice.
My name is David Texera, and I play right and left field.
I'm Christina Texera, David's mom.
I'm Michael Anderson. I play center field and a little bit of pitcher.
Awesome. And you are Granite City Blast Baseball. So who wants to tell what you're all doing? You're all raising money to go on a trip, but to where? Go ahead.
We're trying to get the money to go to Cooperstown, New York.
Cooperstown to New York to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7-day tournament. Guaranteed, I think it's
Two games?
7 games.
Yeah, it's
6
7.
to 13 games.
Yeah.
6 to 13 games. So you could get really tired really fast. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you all have been doing a lot of work. I've seen pictures of you stacking wood. You've been doing anything and everything you can to earn this money.
Yeah.
Do you know what your goal is?
To get $30,000.
30,000?
30,000 is the main goal, to give us a cushion as well as the week-long cost for all 12 kids plus 4 coaches to get there. They have trading pins that we still have to get our hands on so they can exchange them when we get there with all the other teams. And they have uniforms that we have to buy as well. They have to have certain pants, only specific colored belts for different games, a red and a blue one. And that's on top of the normal cost that of the week-long thing. But we're also hoping to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame while we're there.
Nice. I've actually been there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard it's been pretty cool to go to Cooperstown, just play teams you haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm. And if you do go to the Hall of Fame, anything that you want to see most?
Mostly Mickey Mantle and Babe Ruth stuff. Mostly.
Yeah. All of you?
I just wanted to see Hall of Famers and older players.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
No.
No? How about now? Do you have a favorite player right now?
Not really.
Someone you look up to? No? How about coaches?
No.
No?
No.
So you're going to go to Cooperstown. You are raising money. You've been selling raffle tickets, and today is the final day for that. Now, can people still buy tickets right today?
Yep, they can message me. I run the Facebook page. All they have to do is just go to the Granite City Blast Baseball VT page and message right through the regular Facebook Messenger. Or we also have email, which is Granite City Baseball VT at Gmail. Either way, we'll be checking it all night. They're $10 a piece. We have PayPal, there's Venmo, and I'll pop your name on tickets. I have a bunch on hand. So
right. And at this point,
tonight,
you won't be running tickets around tonight, but you'll
no,
certainly
we won't,
get
but
people's names
we'll be able
on
to
them.
pop the names onto the stubs, put them aside, and then take a photo of the proof that we put your name on that number ticket, so they have it for their records as well.
Perfect.
And we'll need the name, the email, and a contact number.
And when's the drawing?
Sunday.
Sunday.
At 6 p.m.
Who's pulling? Have you picked yet?
Not
Who's
yet.
pulling the ticket?
I'm not sure if it's gonna be one of the coaches or if they're gonna have the kids draw straws. Because there is the first place prize is the filled Yeti cooler. And second is, I believe offhand, it's $250 in cash and lottery tickets.
Yeah.
And then the third is $100 in gift cards.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yep.
Some great prizes. And then you guys have a big event coming up Friday at the Den, correct? Is that
Yep.
That's for you all as well?
Yeah.
Yep, that's 18 and older. It's an adults night out due to the adult content of the comedy show.
Uh-huh.
It's Carmen Lagala. She's actually one of our players' mom's sister. So it's one of the players' aunts. She's doing it, and all the funds from the tickets for that go directly into us. She's donating the funds for that
That's awesome.
that we make that day.
And that is from what time does that start?
It starts
the
at
Den?
8 p.m. It's at the
8
Den in Williamstown. The tickets are on pre-sale right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have the link where they can buy those, and they're $15. The price will go up a little bit at the door, kind of as the incentive to buy ahead,
Yeah.
because we are limited on how many people they can have inside. So we have 100 pre-sale tickets right now, but we're down to, I believe, 50. We've sold half of them.
Wonderful. That's great news.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll push you just a little closer to your goal of
Yes.
30,000.
Yep.
Do you know about where you're at now? Did you
As
say?
of the other day, we did the final on the books. We have 13,500 raised. We've been trying to be very transparent on how much we have raised and how much more we have to go, because it wouldn't be fair to our community to not know exactly
Where you're at.
where we're at, where it's going, and how much we still have to try to aim for.
I have seen that. I actually posted it this morning, the meter of where you were all at.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the visual so that even the kids can see, all right, we're almost halfway there.
Yeah,
What else can we do?
and it's a big deal. You've done bake sales.
Yep.
Running the sales, or do you actually do the baking?
We do the baking.
You do?
Some
That's
kids.
pretty awesome.
I think some of the players did help with the baking, but they've been running the sales pretty much while us parents sit behind and make sure that they're doing the right thing.
That's pretty awesome. So plans for the winter for fundraising? Do you see some shoveling in your future maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
If your stacking wood wasn't enough, now you can shovel walkways and things
Yeah.
like that maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We stacked a lot of wood at like some guy's house.
Yeah.
It was like a bunch, and it was
remember.
very cold.
I've seen some pictures of you guys doing that.
Yeah, we've had a couple of repeat people, and they've donated each time the kids have gone out.
Which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
I-
You didn't happen to do window washing, would you?
We could.
We could. We just
I don't see
haven't
why
done
they
it.
wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you never know, because we need that a lot here on Main Street. It's pretty
Mm.
dusty and our windows get pretty bad, but it's hard to find window washers.
Something to put down as
Yeah.
a possibility.
You could possibly become really good at that. But don't become too good, because Mom may put you to work come summer. You never know. So what are some other things that you think you might do?
Maybe we might do a few more wood stacking jobs, but I think we're gonna do a lot of shoveling and that. I can't think of anything else for winter.
We're probably gonna do some more bake sales
Yeah, probably.
or hot chocolate stands. We did
Yeah.
one the
Oh,
other
yeah.
day.
I saw that you were doing the hot chocolate stand. That's a super good idea.
Yep, holding the signs. I think it was near Main Street.
Yep,
It's
right
right-
over on
it's
Depot
right there.
Square,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's great.
We'll be there again Saturday from 11
And that's
to 2.
the last day of the horse-drawn
Yep,
carriage
also last
rides
day of
as
the sleigh
well.
rides.
So that's good, absolutely. And check out the craft fairs and stuff too, and see where you might be able to get in and hang out for a little bit and sell stuff.
We
or
have
even
had the opportunity. Somebody did reach out once, but it conflicted with something we already had scheduled for that weekend. So it unfortunately didn't pan out, but it's definitely on our to-do list, is to make sure we're keeping an eye on spots that are open.
Yeah, and I'll keep eye out for that as well. And anytime you want to set up shop on the stoop and just out here in front of the studio, and you want to set up shop on a weekend or something, when you know there's other things going on, or maybe not even, just that it's cold and it's winter and you want to set up and sell baked items, hot chocolate, whatever, just let me know and we'll work it out so that you can hang down here. Maybe you guys could come up with something that you're making to sell. Who knows? One of you might be crafty at something, right? Who knows? Maybe you start crocheting hats or something.
Any of you guys have patience for that?
No.
No,
No.
no. Or maybe we could just get you some baseball cards and you could
Yeah.
sign cards, sell
Yeah.
those. Because you
That-
never
that
know,
would be
someday you
cute.
might be famous, right?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like
No.
2 years ago, we had this parade. What went downtown,
Mm-hmm.
and some of us signed baseballs for our all-star team.
Which would be pretty awesome. So we'll have to think of some ideas and some things you can do. And in the meantime, we'll just keep asking people to donate, to get in touch if maybe they might have a little job that you might be able to do, where they could donate some money and keep this ball rolling for you. Now, how long are you collecting money? When is the trip actually happening? Or we hope to have happen?
It's in 2025. I think it's in February.
No, it's
No,
August.
it's
August.
Yeah,
The
August.
actual trip is
Thank
And-
goodness. So you've got a little ways to
Yeah,
go.
we have to do our final payment though by March. I believe March 1st is the cutoff for our hard. We have to send in a check for the entire trip. So we have to have the funds by March 1st.
The 30 grand, the whole thing.
The whole thing. We've already
Wow.
sent. I believe we've already done one installment, and you have to have it a certain percentage sent in by a certain day. We've already done the first one. The final is the March 1st hard cutoff.
Wow, so we got to get working on this quickly and think of what we can do to raise you boys some more funds so
Yep.
we can get you to your goal. And maybe we just have to reach out to business owners and stuff in the city and see what they might be willing to do.
Yep.
That
We
would-
have reached out to quite a bit, but everybody's so busy with the holidays. We're assuming that's a lot of if people haven't responded back. But
Yeah.
we've reached out to quite a bit. We have had a couple that have donated generously to us. Fecto Homes being one, National Life employees.
Which is
And-
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a lot of great opportunities to fund things and that.
And we're very thankful for anything that's been donated, whether it was a gift card or whether it was a check. We've had the hats donated by,
Yep.
I'm drawing a blank on the company right now. They just took over Kevin Smith's print shop up in Burlington. They donated the winter hats to the team so that when they're out doing their winter jobs, the t-shirts that we have, they're not going to be visible. So
Right, so
they
they have
donated
their
the hats.
That's awesome.
And the raffle tickets help a lot because I live on a street that has like a lot of houses, and I've sold like 10 on there, and I got like $100 from that.
So that's a great way to get some money quickly. And donated prizes, so that's helpful. Yeah, so we'll just keep on going. And any messages that you want to send anybody? Thank yous or things that you think might help out. Somebody, Joe Edson, says maybe you could do a coin drop.
It's in the works. We have to get on the books for it, but I believe that doesn't open until January. So we have to wait and see if we can get our name in there.
And that's with the city here, the city of Barry,
Yep.
that you did that with. Yeah, and maybe even you could do one in Barrytown and East Barry. I know, not East Barry, South Barry. They do them on that end of town sometimes as
Oh,
well.
I didn't realize that they do them down there.
Yeah.
That's
The
something else to keep in
strip,
mind.
they usually do them at the strip right around the fire department. So right after the median, the split, that
Yep.
long, stretch. I have seen them there as well before.
I'll have to look into
So
that. Then.
you may have to look into that. See.
Yeah. 'Cause I know
We'll
that
get
I
you out
believe
there.
you can only do one. I think it might be one every so many years. What we were told, hearsay. But
Right.
Well, we're hoping to get in for that, and I believe we're in talks of maybe a Calcutta, because we've been asked quite a bit about that as well. So there's more stuff being planned,
Which
but
is
we're just trying to
wonderful.
push through what we have right now, and
Yeah, and then you have a couple of months of the first couple of months of
Yep.
winter time when everything is kind of slowed down and people are looking for things to do, maybe cornhole tournaments or something.
Yep.
And so we'll get some more people dragged out and having some fun and giving you all some money. For sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have a shout out to my neighbors because they're the ones who bought most of my tickets and my family, like my grandma.
Which is awesome.
Yeah,
You have all that support.
yeah, and my parents.
Yeah, a lot of our neighbors have been very, very supportive of all the kids, which is great because I feel like we went through a time where that wasn't really a thing for a little bit. Back
Yeah.
when we were younger, you know, it was always it's a village, and I know our neighbors we live up by the Trow Hill area,
Yeah.
so we have a nice little community, and everybody's been super supportive, whether it's just donating money or we just did the wreaths. People bought wreaths
Yes.
and cookie dough, and the tickets have been really flying,
Which is great.
which has been great.
Yeah, that's great. And maybe you can even look into doing that again, or having a sledding party or something, you know, and selling your cocoa there. We'll think of things. We'll get you there somehow. I think. I mean, you guys are really trying hard, which is really, truthfully, something I'd like to say to you. It's good to see because some things have changed, and you don't always see kids out working and trying as hard as you all are. And you have a lot to be proud of, like a real lot to be proud of. It's super good to see that you're out there, you're asking for this help, but you're willing to do all you got to do to get there. And it's been really cool to watch and see the pictures and see your excitement. And I think that a lot of people in the community will rally around you, especially if it gets close. And I mean, you're almost halfway there. So who knows? And you don't know the raffle total yet.
No, not yet. Once everybody hands in their tickets to the two parent reps that are handling that, we'll probably announce about how much was raised on that, because again, with us just wanting to be transparent with everything that we're doing and how much we're raising, we want people to know what the community has helped us achieve.
Awesome.
And that's the same with them working. We want them to understand that really how much money and time and effort is going into this, and the value of a dollar,
Yeah.
because nothing is cheap. Nothing is cheap, and on top of their trip, we still have to pay for our housing when we go down, and that'll be out of our own pockets. So it's a cost, but it's them also getting the opportunity to go and play against teams that are all over the country that they'd never get any other opportunity being here in Vermont to play against. I know right now we try to get like a roll call on our week to see on a Facebook page for people who are signed up for that week, and so far only one person replied, and it was a New Jersey team. But still, it's not very often that Vermont gets to play against New Jersey teams without
Right.
it being the top notch. And our team is generally very based, but we do have a Montpelier player as well as a Northfield player. A lot of our teams have played together through regular season, as well as a good chunk of them were from the All-Star team this past season.
Nice.
And that wasn't something that was like, oh, it wasn't planned, but it was just everybody was together all summer and said, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So that's kind of where that stemmed from.
So here you are. How many people on the team?
I'm pretty sure it's like
12.
yeah,
There's 12
close to
players.
12.
Yeah.
I think there's 12 players now that we had one player added. We started with 11, and we kind of tossed around the idea of adding a 12th just in case somebody's sick, somebody gets injured. It's good to have a backup plan to make sure you have that extra person if you need it. And they'll just rotate through. The coaches will do that whole planning and whatnot. I have no idea. I don't even want to know how much time goes into figuring that out.
Right.
But
It's a lot, I'm
yeah,
sure.
especially with how many games that they have the possibility of playing. So
Yeah. Now, what are the age ranges?
10 to 12.
10 to 12. Yeah. Wow. So you're young, and this is your sport. You want to continue right into high school, maybe college, maybe pro someday. You haven't thought all that far ahead, maybe?
No,
Not really?
no.
Because you might change your mind, right? You might.
Yeah.
end up doing soccer, football, or maybe none of it at all.
Yeah, like a lot of kids on a team play like basketball, football, or a different sport, even soccer, that like they're good at another sport, but they're still really good at baseball.
Yeah, all three of us, Zachary, DJ, and me, we play on Mini Metro Spalding basketball team. Yeah, we're all pretty good.
And that's a sport you're playing right now.
Yeah.
Winter sport. So you're really busy then, if you're doing that as well. So it's awesome to see, and I think that we'll definitely. Joe wants to know if you can name your team players and the coaches.
I'll do it.
So the coaches is
And so if you can read them, I wrote them all down so we didn't skip one.
The coaches are Jordan Bergeron, Tyler Bradley, Drew Myers, and Chris Fortier. And the team of all 12 are David Texera, Michael Anderson, Zachary Bradley, Miles Marino, Cal Farnham, Tucky Cotton, Evan Folsom, Corbin Larrabee, Keegan Myers, Cam Fortier, Keegan Bergeron, and Henry Booth.
And shout out to all them because they've been helping us
Yeah.
get to Cooperstown and raising all that money.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So the entire team has been working to raise this money.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yep, these are just the 3 kids that were available today.
Right. You've done this a few times, and I know you were on Aired Out, and now you're here, and we're really just trying to get you all the screen time, mic time you can possibly get to get the word out there and share as much as possible. And all of you that are watching, if you see something, share it. Share it to every page that you can think of. Invite your friends to like the Berry City Blast baseball Facebook page, and try to get some more followers, more people paying attention to what these young men are trying to accomplish here. Because, like I said, it's a really big deal, and I've been watching you all like a hawk because it's just been so good to see how hard you're trying, and it's obvious that you love the game, and this is something that you really, really want to do, and you're willing to put in the effort to do that. And I think it's just awesome that you're doing that. So thanks for doing it. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
keeping up. And
Thank you.
What else can we do for you to help, do you think? Do you think there's anything that we can do to help you out?
Can't think of anything.
Not very sure.
Not very sure.
sharing the word, coming to any of the events that we have. Saturday we have the cocoa stand down in the Depot Square.
Yes.
We do have the comedy show, like we said, that's $15 right now. We really are aiming that to be like just, it's the holidays, and everything's kids come for a kid-free night and enjoy some adult humor.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like to think that for the most part, most of us parents that are associated with the team are pretty laid back, and we just really want to hit this goal for them because they've been working for it.
Yeah.
As well as us parents, because as right along with them doing all the fundraising, it's a shout out to all the other parents on the team too that have been really putting in the effort. Jake Larrabee's been pretty much running the jobs. We had Adam Cotton that did the cookie dough and the wreaths. I've been doing the Facebook and the email. Amanda Fortier has been keeping track of finances. All of the parents have contributed in some
just
way or
getting
another.
Getting everybody to where they need to be sometimes
Yep.
is a big chore. But you might have 3-4 piling into a car at once to get there. And so it does take a village, as you say. It takes a village.
It has definitely been a village situation with getting them to all the things that they need to be at.
And so, I know some really nice musicians. Joe does as well, and maybe we can get 1 or 2 of them to do a concert or two, or some sort of event where we could raise you guys some more money. But we've got until March 1st, so the rest of us are going to work real hard right beside you to try to make it happen. I know a lot of people that are cheering you on, so just know that. I think it's a big deal.
I appreciate it.
Joe Edson says, "Go Mikey and TJ." So apparently you have this fan that's tuned in.
Family friend, yeah.
Yeah, Joe's a frequent watcher as well. He's a great guy. So I usually get to see him when I'm able to get to Wing Wednesday at the VFW. That's where I usually find Joe,
Yeah,
out for wings.
he lives pretty close to me, right up the, like, across the road from me.
Yeah, great guy. So thank you all for coming in. And keep us posted, and I will keep sharing and do anything. And if you have other things that you want to come back and tell, if you want to announce something, if you want to make sure that people are really hearing about something, just let me know and I'll make sure it gets out there. Maybe we can have the whole team in here once you get back from Cooperstown, and you can all tell us how it went and what the experience was like.
I'm sure
That
we
would
would all
be
love that.
super
Yeah.
cool too. We'll just move the cameras around, move the studio around, set you up at all those long tables over there, and you can do a big old interview afterwards and tell us what you did and how it all went.
Yeah, and we'll update the Facebook page with pictures and videos the week of all the games to keep everybody updated. We'll try to go live a couple times, Facebook willing.
Yes,
Know how
Facebook willing.
Yeah,
Yes.
knowing how Facebook can go, but because that is primarily how we do the sharing as far as lives and whatnot.
Yeah, we
But
might go live on like Game Changer, maybe
Yeah.
not.
We might be able to get Game Changer set up, which is just another app to be able to watch the games, which a lot of our local baseball community would know how to get to.
Right, they do
the link
that.
for that.
Yeah.
But we'll find ways to keep everybody updated while we're there, because we keep saying when we're there, not if we're there.
Yeah, when you're there, that's right. You'll get there. How about training? Are you doing any sort of like practicing or training or?
As it gets closer, we will definitely be doing more training, because this field is slightly bigger than our normal field. We found out after we had signed up, it's actually Babe Ruth. So that's
Oh,
the
wow.
next step up. But we have full faith that they'll be able to hit the mark. It's just going to take maybe a couple weeks of regular training for that on top of their normal baseball season.
Right.
So they'll have that and then mix it in somehow. I'm sure Jordan and Tyler are normal season coaches, as well as
John.
Chris.
I think all four of them do
Chris.
normal season
Yeah.
coaching. So they'll know how to kind of mix it in and make it as seamless as possible. The best way to put it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, keep in touch and wish you all the best. And
Thanks for having us.
I know that you're gonna do it. So, and I can't wait for you to get back and tell us all how it went and what you were up to when you were there.
I was also gonna say, like, baseball's a mental game.
Yeah.
You've got to stay in the game and not like get mad, or
Yeah,
if you do get mad, just bounce right back from that.
yeah. Take a breath, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you make a mistake, just
If you strike out, it's not
Yeah.
a big deal.
Block it off.
That's why
Yeah,
you
like
have
walk
3
it off.
outs.
True. You get 3 chances, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like you have to keep your head up in Cooperstown, because like here, like we don't get to play like kids from like California or something, and like they could be throwing like 80 miles per hour because they get to play like almost all year.
All year.
it's like all
So
of
they get a lot of practice. So if you strike out in Cooperstown, like Michael said, just keep your head up, because like these kids that can play all year, and we can play for like 2 months of a year.
Right. It's only
Wait.
a few months.
Is it like all Babe Ruth stuff, like mound and bases?
Your dad would know more about that than I would.
And it's really for the love of the game,
ask
him. Yeah.
right? It's just because you really love the game and love playing it. And so as long as you have fun and you know that you hit this huge goal, I mean, just the fact that you get there is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to win games, obviously, but I'm
Right.
just excited that if we raise all that money, we get to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's all about fun. Like
Experience.
for
Yeah.
some people, it's all about winning, but some people, it's all about having fun.
Yeah.
like this is like once in a lifetime experience.
It really is. Yeah, it's something you'll always remember for sure.
Yeah, they called it the Dream Park. Cooperstown Dream Park.
Yeah. Have you been watching videos or anything
Yeah, a
on
little
Yeah.
bit.
it? Yeah. And they must have videos of previous years, but you can watch
Yeah.
the kids playing from previous years as well. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I got to see like a sneak peek of the dorms because it was like on the screen for a second. I got to see what they were doing and stuff,
So like
like where they are.
Because the team will stay in dorms with the coaches
Mm-hmm.
while they're down there
Yep.
for the whole week.
And no school from Vermont has ever done this?
If they have, we're not aware of it. We've been told that there has been a couple of them, but I feel like it was quite a few years ago. We could be mistaken on that, but
Yep.
let's put it this way: there's no teams that I personally have known that have gone.
Yeah, same.
But even if there was,
And not
there's
that
definitely
local.
not that many
No.
teams have the opportunity to do it. But not only because of cost, but
Yeah.
just the life is different up here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, super cool. I'm super proud of you boys. And like I said, I can't wait to hear all about it. So have a great time.
You too. Thank you.
Have amazing holidays. And
You
then
too.
just like be
Thanks for
ready to
having us.
rock and roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah? Good.
thanks for having us.
Buckle down after the holidays.
That's right. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, everyone. We are out. I have no camera again tonight, but that's okay with me. So we are out for now, and tune in to the ladies tomorrow night, right here at 5:30. Will be 4/4 with Lori Shepherd and the ladies, and then Thursday night, Michael and I will be here with you for the weekly wrap. City Council currently happening. Tune in if you're not already, and I'm sure we'll have plenty to discuss about that come Thursday.